Hey guys, this isn't scripted, so you get to see the real me. Alright, today we're going to be talking about developer update, May 25th. Hey guys, this is the developer update for the May 25th. Added a system to identify which survivor sacrifice is intentional as going next. Now, I like this change because going next sucks for solo queue, honestly. So I'm glad that they're fixing that. Cool. So like slippery meat and stuff counts as a offering. No, it counts as a unhook. Nice. Okay. I think that's a great change. Personally, I've asked for that for a while. Yeah, so that's good. Next is the extreme hiding update. Removed AFK. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Updated AFK detection system. I'm not gonna cut that out. Anyways. Reminder, if the player is considered AFK, crows will gradually begin spawning above the survivor, beginning with 1 and capping at 3. I think this is a good change personally, because it stops survivors from hiding for a long time, which is really boring and really lame and really OP. Okay. Bloodweb spending improvements. Oh, thank you, behavior. Finally. Added an auto bloodweb button, which lets you set how many levels you want to automatically progress through bloodweb's permitting. I think this is a good change personally, because it lets you spend your blood points quicker, and we all know how long it takes to spend blood points, you know? It's crazy. Glad they did that. Anyways, Mori update. Updated the Mori system so it can be activated with 2 or more survivors are dead, and the following occurs. Oh, I get what they're doing here. So basically, it's like if the last guy's on death hook, you don't have to wait for them to die. I think this is a good change. Nice, because waiting is boring. Thank you, behavior. All right, moving on. Oh yes, map offering updates. Finally, map offering grants a flat percentage chance to be sent to the associated realm. There is no guarantee anymore. This is a good change because I don't like map offerings. Because they're toxic. I don't know if this is is a 20% chance, like they said it would be, or if survivors can send like 5 different offerings to different broken maps. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think it's a Poggers change though. Anyways. Alright. Make sure not to edit that out. Okay. Sorry, this is in one take. I don't have a script. Anyways, adjusted the... Yes, I was waiting for this. Adjusted the spawn rules. Survivors spawn closer together as possible. Now, this is a good change, because survivors spawning closer means the killer can apply quicker pressure on them, and it limits RNG in the match, because if survivors spawn far away from each other, then that means that you don't get as much pressure on multiple people. That's why the Shroud offerings are kind of redundant. It is saying here, though, that you can use one as Survivor to spawn everyone apart, so I feel like Swifts are going to start doing that now, which is kind of cringe, not going to lie. The killer doesn't get one, they do. And then Shroud of Vanishing is like, this is like the new sack word, bro. Everyone's going to have to run this every time, man. Honestly, still a Poggers change, though. Papega. Anyways, Gamma Adjustment Settings. Added a video category in the Graphics Settings menu. Yeah, so this is a good change, so you don't have to use filters and stuff. Yeah, see, this is what they're showing, what it looks like. So console players, who I care greatly about, can use filters, or don't have to use filters, yeah. Anyways... Oh, that's my dog. Yeah, what a chonker. Anyways, custom match improvements. Thank you for the gifted sub. Increase the spectator game slot to 5. This is good for the comp players, because you can have 5 people in one match instead of 1. And that's good, because there can be more than 4 people spectating at once, which is good, because you can have multiple perspectives at once from the spectator. And you can they also made it easier to rotate the cameras, which is good for a spectator experience. Honestly, I wish they would add a free cam, so you can fly around, you know. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I wish they would do that. Artist adjusted several add-ons. I think Artist is cringe. She's not Wesker. I think she's kind of cringe. I'm glad that they're hopefully nerfing Severed Hands, because that shit's fucking boring as fuck. Alright, yeah, they're changing some add-ons. Cool. Pyramid Head should get one, though. Alright, the Lich. All the Lich's spells are available at the start of the trial. Wow, behavior. Wow. So that means you can, like, fly right out the gate. And that's good, because when you fly early, that means you're getting closer to survivors when they spawn across the map. So you can get pressure on them earlier. And this also means you don't have to wait a little bit for, your more offensive spells, like Flight of the Damned, which creates 5 skeletons that shoot forward a little bit ahead of you. You can duck under them, but you can use them in creative ways, like putting them on lower elevation to guaranteed ninja, or using them on tight loops to hit someone over obstacles they wouldn't expect. Or the Mage Hand, which can hold up a pallet for a set amount of time, or reset a pallet and make survivors not able to drop it for a second or so. So being able to use those earlier, what does Fly do? Fly lets you move quicker